we should save.
We're gonna save when we get to Guy's name.
I guess. I'm paranoid now.
I can understand that, but we just saved right after the fight.
But you don't know. You can never know. I'm that bad when I'm playing games by myself. At any point, if there is manual save, I'll save.
But what if there's saving Manuel?
There what?
Saving Manuel. I mean, surely you'd save Manuel.
I mean, yeah. That's because he's a charming, fantastic protagonist, even if he's an asshole.
Bad Manuel. You ever see the old hit live-action show?
I remember when it was coming out, but I didn't watch it. I watched the cartoon.
The cartoon was great.
Yeah, the cartoon's fantastic.
But so was the live. They didn't have all the same characters. They had Tick and Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of Die Fledermaus, they had a Bad Manuel.
I have to watch the new one that's on Amazon.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. It's only a pilot at the moment, but it is great.
I remember sharing it on Facebook and I was like, yeah, I'll get to it later, and then, as usual with me, later never happened.
So, I'll give you the brief rundown of like the first 10 minutes. 20 years ago, the world's greatest super team all died in an event that also led to the death of the world's greatest super villain. Visible at this event was one Arthur, who watched his father die.
Oof.
As the superhero's, super vehicle just crashed on top of him.
Oh my god.
And he has not been quite well since.
No.
Okay, so the bow and then the boomerang.
That is a little dark.
Yeah, and so he's been trying to get over it for the past, yes. And yeah, alright. Guys, naval. But so he's convinced that the supervillain is still alive, that he's still out there. He's just behind the scenes now, he's kind of clever. And one day, while he is investigating this, also remember how I said stuff cannot attack on a different Z-plane? Ranged weapons say you can.
Because it is it's falling and it is taking into account falling damage.
Not technically.
Well, you can see the arrow drop.
Well, yes, but the thing is you can do it up, too.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
They basically don't care about Z-planes.
they gave up.
But so one day he decides to go investigate what he thinks is a place where, he'll find the villain. And who does he see there but a very enthusiastic, blue-suited, slightly oblivious, but very, very gung-ho character who calls himself the Tick.
You'll have to check that out this weekend or a weekend. I'm just very bad at watching TV.
You're right. You'll have to come over more and I'll have to make you watch it.
I mean, true.
Whether you like it or not.
We have ways of making you watch.
We have ways of making you entertained.
I mean, moping around in bed for most of my day makes pretty good entertainment, I'll have you know.
Yeah, but you can mope around on my couch and we can watch something stupid at the same time. I mean, it's what I do when I'm,
But it doesn't have the same charm.
By the way, the boomerang.
+1.
Can be leveled up.
That's awesome.
And also the knuckle. We now have the power glove. and the Chaco. We can be Xena.
Was the Power Glove on purpose?
I'm pretty sure the translator knew what they were doing with that one. But let's head to an inn real quick.
The problem is that we could use the Power Glove and we can be 1, a humongous failure. 2, a humongous failure that got stuck in France for 3 months because he forgot to buy a visa for he and his teammate. I'm sorry, he and his employee who used to be a teammate. Man, that story is so wild. So, I follow fighting games, and there is a guy named Triforce. You may know him as being the first guy to get... I think it was like a Wii U in America or something. His middle name is officially Zelda.
Which wouldn't be weird, except, you know. Alright, so to get through here, we have to cast Freeze on the crystal orb.
Oh. But he and his teammate were invited to France. They bummed around for a little bit, and then they had to bum around for several months because they did not have a visa to go home. Well, money to go home, rather. And it went on this way for 3 months. Still no money. Couch surfing in a foreign country. And also apparently a humongous asshole who almost starts fights in foreign tournaments. Viewers, I'm telling you, watching that story unfold day by day of are they home yet? The answer is no. Oh my god, I can't move again.
Hold on. There.
I might need to heal.
Yeah. Hold up. No, no.
Oh, that's right.
Hit out. I can now start Cure Water. Oh, look!
Oh, nice.
Boom. And it didn't heal you fully, but it only took me the 2.
That's so nice.
So I want to just keep spamming Cure.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, we do now have a reason to buy MP healing items.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, let's just make our way through as much of the dungeon as we can. And then when we're running low on supplies, exit out. We don't have to push all the way through to a boss.
Yeah. What the hell is this thing?
It's a horse.
Other than a horrific chess piece. Oh my.
How am I not hitting it? Hold on.
It did do evasion up.
Yeah. But I'm switching to this.
Hit it with your ineffective buttons. It's the good XP, guys.
Yep.
Come on.
So I'm going to switch back to the chakram because
Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like the design of that.
yeah, the weapons actually do change. Like this one you can't see, but the broadsword, the axe, almost everything has a slightly different, you know, image for each level.
I like how both of us are just like, nope.
Yep.
Whatever is around this corner, because this is an obvious trap. I may be stuck again. Okay.
Don't worry. I've got myself in the perfect place.
Holy hell. What am I getting hit with?
The boomerang. Or their boomerang, I should say.
That is damn good knockback.
Also, one great thing about the boomerang, it can't. Well, it can only hit an enemy once during its flight. It can hit the enemy on either the front or the back swing.
Oh,
Do we
nice.
have any? We do not.
No.
Okay. So after this,
We'll just head back.
yeah.
Let go of me, you jerk. Man, I have a little bit of HP too. Okay. Not a bomb. Yes!
Alright. Well,
It's a money bomb.
yeah. Now we're at the start of the dungeon, and we can just leave.
I like how that connects.
Basically everything in the game connects in some way.
Mhm.
I mean, not all the maps are 100% connected to each other, but, you know, there's discrete maps. But everything that is connected to each other has a logical connection, and you can actually, though we won't see it for a while, you can actually see it on a world map.
So you're saying that this is like Dark Souls, which is very clearly the only game that has interconnected maps.
Yes. And not like, for example, Seiken Densetsu, aka Final Fantasy
So
Adventure.
this is the Dark Souls of Super Nintendo games.
Yes. Please, it's the Demon Souls.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Though actually, it's a bit more like the Bloodborne because it encourages much more fast play.
Fair enough. But as we all know, Bloodborne is swill and cannot compare to the true Dark Souls experience.
Yeah, because it's fun.
Oh.
I know what I'm saying. I know I'm a troll. I know the dark powers I wield.
I tried Dark Souls, but I'm too impatient. Or I would probably just need to play it on another day where I'm not very impatient. Just don't want to kill everything quickly.
As I recall, you were having that same problem in Neo, too.
I like to rush in and kill stuff in video games. That is my flaw. Oh, I have a sword? I can do this.
Yeah.
Neo is fun, but
Gotta pay attention to your stamina meter.
I think that's a game I'm gonna end up watching.
Bangarang! Alright.
Are you hitting it for everything?
I don't think I am.
It might just be hopping out of the way, I think. And I now get that that's a horrific sounding horse whinny.
It's actually the sound of a ghost vanishing.
Oh jeez.
Because it's a possessed object, is I think the whole point. Oh, it's still pressed. Target an icebox, because look at icebox health.
Oh god. Hey, is Icebox running?
Well, put it on a leash, because it's getting into fucking trouble.
I mean, I can't beat the non-fun. I can only try. And fail. And I'm kind of glad for it.
That was a pun for the ages.
I haven't succumbed to your dark god yet.
If you think there is a god of puns, then truly you're so naive. There's no god here.
Just a yawning chasm.
Just a yawning chasm called Zool.
Where puns and dad jokes live side by side.
Yeah. Icebox, I literally just healed you to full.
Yeah, do you want to maybe call it after this?
Yeah.
Let's head back through.
Alright. Alright, we'll save, stock up on provisions, and tackle this another day.
Mm-hmm.
We figure out why
Icebox
he's just made of paper.
why he just continues to be murdered.
You know what? I'm gonna, before we actually say stats. Alright. So, defense is the valid stat here.
Mm-hmm.
So, defense and evade percent are what we need. So, I've got lowish defense, but decently high evade percent. 29 defense.
Oh my god.
So...
My defense is also terrible, but I have health to back it up.
Yours is actually better than mine. So, we're going up here real quick to see if we can get anything that's better.
Just equip it onto his ghost.
He can get the spiky suit.
Okay, yeah, he totally needs it. I'm having a horrible image of, like, trying to just put a hat on a ghost and it falling through. In the end, you just ghostify the hat through some dark magics.
Yep. Alright. Before we stop, we're not going to save the game. We are going to equip.
Yeah.
So this should hopefully...
Before we come back to next recording session and Icebox dies again.
Yeah.
And again. And again.
$35. Part of the problem is his constitution is so much lower. Yours is 24. Constitution feeds into defense.
Yeah.
So mine is 18, but I've got really good equipment. You've got good equipment. He's got good equipment, but crap con. He's very much, you know.
They're just a little sprite. They're not made for battle.
He's the sorcerer.
Yeah. The one who stays in the back and prays not to get hit.
Yep.
Or to be looked at too hard.
Alright. And hopefully next time he will live, damn it! Live!
But he's already dead, Jim.
Now that's a thought. Fist of the USS Enterprise. We're going to go find the North Star.
Kirk judo chops somebody, and then their head just explodes. 5 minutes later.
All the pressure points on the body. The one I had just pressed. We'll make you die. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.